How is YouTube? How is everybody? Um, I'm doing pretty good. Um, if you can't tell this title, it is da 21 Pilots Trench album review. This is their newest album. It's a little over a year old, but it's new for me because I was on a mission, just been back, as you know, for 3 months. So I thought might as well do an album review of Trench. I've heard every song on here nonstop, 14 songs on here. I would play the music with each song review, but the video is going to get copyrighted if I do, because I've done it before and the videos get blocked and they don't get posted, and it's frustrating when you play music with it. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about each song. This is, by the way, my favorite album by 21 Pilots. I like it better than Blurry Face. I like it better than Vessel. I like it better than Regional at Best and their self-titled album, 21 Pilots. Trench is my favorite one. So let's get this started. I don't want this video to be too long. So someone just subscribed to my channel. Good job. But track number 1 starts off with a bang. Jumpsuit. Man, first time I heard that got me pumped, and that song gets me pumped. To start out with the solo guitar with the echo in the background, like, man, gets me pumped. And then when he's screaming at the end of the song, man, sounds like a movie. The song should be on a movie or something, Jumpsuit. But that was a great song. It was that, and I think Nico and the Niners came out the same day. So yeah, it was a great song. Song number 2, Levitate. It's a pretty short song. It's only 2.5 minutes long, but Tyler Joseph raps crazy fast in this song, and it's a good jam. It's a good pump up jam if you're like warming up for like a game or something. It's a good jam. Levitate. I recommend that one. Then Morph. Woo! Morph is my favorite 21 Pilots song of all time. Morph is so good. Oh man, it's so good, dude. Might be my favorite song, not just by 21 Pilots, but it might be my favorite song currently right now. Like, out of any music group, Morph might be my favorite song right now. They did a great job on this song, and they need to make a music video of this song. But just the way in the chorus, how he just totally switches to high-pitched voice. Like, where did that come from? Like, come on, Tyler Joseph, come on. And I think it is him singing the whole thing. Like, Tyler Joseph sings all the 21 Pilot lyrics, except for the song Kitchen Sink and the song Be Concerned. But he sings all the 21 Pilot lyrics. But Morph, man, that's a great song. It sounds like it should be on NBA 2K or Madden or something like that video game. But such a great song. Great job, 21 Pilots, making that song. Still can't stop listening to it. Track number 4 is My Blood. And if you've seen the music video of this song, I thought they did a great job with it. Brings back to like high school days, something. Kind of has a Halloween feel to it, My Blood. But it's a good up-tempo song that you want to dance to and jam. Someone's just driving out there slowly. But My Blood's a good one to jam out to. Good up-tempo, upbeat song. And then the 5th song, Chlorine, of course. It's the main popular song on the album because it was on the radio nonstop. But it's still one of my favorite songs on the album. If you haven't heard the full version of it, I highly recommend listening to the full version of Chlorine and not the radio version. The full version is better than the radio. The last minute and a half is one of the best parts of the song. And then the part halfway through when he raps, had you in my coat pocket. Yeah. Chlorine's a good song, though. I thought they did another good job on the music video. I thought all the music videos, they did a good job on this album. Then track number 6 is Smithereens. If you're in a relationship, this is the song for you. No, Smithereens, I think, is the Tear in My Heart for this album. It's like a love song type. Kind of a short song, too. Short but sweet. I love the part halfway through it where he's like, you know what I had to do, with the bass in the background. Like, yeah. Like, I might play the song on my wedding. I don't know. And then track number 7, Neon Gravestones. I think it is the deepest 21 Pilots song to date. They have a lot of deep, dark songs, but I think Neon Gravestones is the darkest song. Talks about suicide and depression, and I think it's kind of talking about the Linkin Park singer when he passed away a couple years ago from suicide. I think he's relating a lot to him, Chester Bennington, I think, or just like music suicide. I don't know. And then I thought the part was really interesting, the song where he's like, promise me this, if I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day and you'll move on to someone else. I thought that was really deep. It sounds like he's about killing himself right there, but Neon Gravestones, deep song. Track number 8, The Hype. I thought they did another great job on this music video. Such a good song. It brings back to like early 2000s, like 90s type of music, I feel like. I think it kind of sounds like just kind of comparing songs. I think The Hype kind of sounds like, I get knocked out and I get up again. I get knocked out. You know that like 90s song or 80s song, whatever that is. Like, I think the beat in the background kind of sounds like that a little bit, especially towards the end, like the music instrument part. But yeah, a great song. It should be on the radio. And then track number 9, of course, Nico and the Niners, another great jam. I'm heavy, my jumpsuit is unsteady. Yeah, a great song. It came out the same day as Jumpsuit, before the album came out, I think, is what I've heard. But yeah, another great song. I think it's kind of the ride in this album. So, Nico and the Niners, great song. And they filmed it at Joshua Dunn's high school, I believe, or middle school, something like that. So, a great song. And then track number 10 is Cut My Lip, another great song. It's a great song. I like it a lot, but it's probably one of my least favorite songs on the album. But it's a great song, Cut My Lip. And then track number 11, Bandito. Again, it's probably one of my least favorite tracks on the album, but they still did a good job. I think it's more like the Lane Boy of this album. I think Bandito. Like, they could have added a lot more lyrics to it. Like, most of the song is, I can take the high road, but I know I'll be going low. I'm a bandito. Like, that's most of the lyrics in the song. I mean, they do have a couple lines, like, middle of the song that is about 30 seconds at most, but most of the song is just that. Like, I can take the high road. Like, come on, Tyler Joseph, you can do better than that. Come on. Like, it's still a great song. Like, I love the jam towards the end of it, the tempo change, the drop. I like that towards the end, but you could have done better. But it's still a good song. Like, and then track number 12, Pet Cheetah. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. Pet Cheetah is so great. I love Tyler Joseph's rap, especially in the second verse. It is just so fast, his rap in the second verse. I got a pet cheetah down in my basement. I raise him and bathe him and name him Jason. Like, that is so fat. Like, the beat just switches. Whenever I think of Pet Cheetah, this song, I always think of, like, working out. Like, you know, the chorus. No, I move slow. I wanna stop time. Like, sounds like lifting weights or something, like at the gym. Like, I don't know. And then I always think, like, if any of you has ever seen Digimon when you were younger, like, Pet Cheetah, that part of the song kind of sounds like the Digimon theme song is what I think of. Like, brings me back to my childhood. Digimon monster. Like, that's what I think. Maybe that's where Tyler Joseph got the idea for that song. I don't know. But yeah, Pet Cheetah's a great one. And second to last track number 13, Legend. A great song. Great song. It's the Not Today for this album. Such a great song. It sounds like 80s, 70s. Such a great song. But yeah, one that my parents would love. Yeah, Legend. Great one. And then the last one, Leave the City. It's a sad song. Kind of reminds me when I was leaving my mission, coming back home. Yeah, kind of a sad song, but it's one of their best slow songs. Maybe their best slow song that they've done, Leave the City. I think they should do a music video on that song too. But yeah, great album. Out of 10, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. this album. It's their best one, I think. All of them are great. My second favorite's Regional at best, and then Blurry Face, and then Vessel, and then their self-titled album last. That's how I like the albums in order. But yeah, my top 5 favorite songs on the album. Morph is definitely number 1. Number 2 is probably... My second favorite song on the album is probably... probably The Hype, and then Pet Cheetah, and then probably Jumpsuit and Nico and the Niners. Those are probably my top 5 favorite. Yeah, my 2 least favorite, like I said, Banito and Cut My Lip. Those are my 2 least favorite songs on the album, but they're still great songs. Hope you guys enjoyed this album review. Give it a thumbs up. Sorry if I wasn't looking exactly at you on the camera. I was just trying to make this video, but yeah, I have it. So, yeah, let's hope 21 Pilots has another album coming out within the next year. Alright, and it was Tyler Joseph's birthday, lead singer of 21 Pilots, yesterday, December 1st. Alright, see ya.